Welcome back to day 16 of creepy hell. Here I go again of green hell. What is wrong with me this week? Anyways, this is Thenosis here. Let's go ahead and load this up. Get started. Alright, welcome back everybody to another day in the Amazon jungle. Yesterday when we left off, we had went ahead and built a new dryer. We didn't want to knock this one down just yet because we still got a couple of pieces of meat on there and we don't want to lose them. So we built this dryer underneath a canopy here, or hut thing, shelter thing, whatever you want to call it. So that way these items would actually dry out. We built a snare over there so that way we have a snare. We'll be able to actually keep a decent supply of meat now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the fish bones. They do not work as well as I thought they would. And the reason why I say that is because the last couple of times I've had to use one of the fish bones to get rid of a worm, before I started sleeping here and before I started actually, living somewhere where I didn't have to worry about them as often. I ended up having to use two every time I wanted to get rid of the worms, so I decided, well, I'm not going to use those anymore. So let's get these bones kind of set up where they're out of the way a little bit. We do have a lot of stuff in here. I wish there was a bit more, and that's something I'm going to have to put in onto the forums and ask about, is if we can have more storage options. Not just for things like long sticks, logs, short sticks, small sticks, and regular sticks. But see if we can't have things for bones, stone, bandages, if we can't build a cupboard or something like that once they have the mud update that's going to come out later on in the fall, possibly towards the end of the winter time. Let's see. We need some water. Pretty good up on food. We've got a few pieces of meat here we could put away, but other than that, we're pretty good up on food. We don't really need a whole lot. And the reason why I'm keeping the bones instead of getting rid of them is I'm actually probably going to destroy this axe that I'm currently using and get me a new one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we're just going to destroy that. There's no use in actually keeping that meat. Let's get rid of the bone axe since it's almost pretty much done. Go ahead and get us a new one. And then see if we can't get these feathers up. And that should allow us to go ahead and make some arrows. Yep, we'll get us some more arrows, so destroy them. I'm going to craft with them. Now, again, I am not sure why for the last couple of days I have started off my videos with creepy hell. I honestly have no idea. If it could be Halloween, being the 31st here the other day. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just in a creepy mood. I'm not sure. Anyways, we got plenty of arrows now. We built our axe here. Let's see, bow's good. Our spear's good for the most part. Let's see if we can see what I would like to do today is see if we can't make it back down to the drug factory and see if from there we can't go ahead and find that killer trap, because the killer trap is supposed to be around there. We didn't find it last time, so maybe this time we can find it. Alright, I went ahead and slept, got it back to daytime again. We're going to go ahead and eat us a few things before we head out. And I would like to address the issue of, you know, what am I going to be doing over the next little while? Am I going to be making more videos about Green Hell? Am I going to be moving off to something else? And, you know, to be honest, I'm not really sure yet.
Yes.
I'm not sure exactly what I want to do just yet. I'm not sure if I want to, you know, do some more Green Hell, if I want to, you know, I'm not sure if I want to do something else. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to see how things kind of turn out over the next little while. And again, as I said, I'm going to have to issue that as a bug report, because that's kind of annoying to have to do that every time I go to eat my food or make some food. So let's take that. I don't need it, so you know what? Just go ahead and put it on the fire there. Gotta kind of get it out of the way. We won't have to worry about it so much. Let's see. Still need a little more. Let's go ahead and drink all that up. It should fill us up. Yeah, it's got us filled up most of the way. Let's go ahead and let's go see if we got us some bananas. And I'm going to go ahead and put the fire out. I don't want the fire to... I don't want it to burn all the way out just yet. I want to get a few more uses out of it before I let it just completely burn out. This trap was kind of neat while I had it, but I find no real use in having things like cane toads and other kinds of animals in it, so I'm just, you know what, I think I'm just going to destroy it. I just really have no use for it. And get rid of all the stuff off the ground. We don't have to worry about all this stuff no more. Still needs a little bit of work with the optimization for things being on the ground. Maybe have a despawn timer after so much time the items despawn, so it kind of gets them out of memory. That's something I've kind of noticed is a little lacking. You get things start to stack up in the memory of the game, and then everything, the frame rate just tanks, and you can't really do anything about it. So, you stay over there, away from me. I'm going to go this way. So, I will see you guys back as soon as I have made it to the drug factory over here, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, welcome back. And we are here at the drug factory. And I'm going to be looking for the killer trap to see if I can find it. Because it is supposed to be here at the drug factory. So let's see here. A couple pieces of fruit. Let's take those. Some Molinaria, let's see. I got plenty of bandages, I'm good for now. Don't take anything more than you need. For some reason, the jungle doesn't like that. When you start taking more than what you need in this game, I don't know if it's just the game, or if somehow it's taken on a life of its own and it decided that, hey, if the player takes more than what they need, let's ramp up the difficulty. So, I say try not to take more than you need. It's good practice in real life. You don't really want to just overdo everything. I mean, look at where we've gotten today by overdoing too much stuff in the world. So, but I digress. Let's see. Where is the killer trap? I'm not even sure where it would be. Is it really even here? This stuff is nasty. Drinking that one time and probably just kill you, straight up kill you. And diesel barrels and everything in there. But I don't know what they are. Never mind. I don't know what they are. I'm not going to comment any more on what this place could possibly be. I think everybody is well aware of what this place is. Well, I am going to go ahead and see if I can find this killer trap. And once I get it, I will let you guys know. I'll be right back. Alright. And look what I have found. It looks like it's on the other side of the plant garden for the drug factory. It's over here. And what this trap will do is if any creature wanders into this and sets that line off, the trap will spring down and of course kill the animal. Let's see. So now that we have found that, I'm going to go ahead and head back to base and see if we can't replace the current snare trap that we have for the killer trap. So I will see you guys back at base. Alright everybody, and I am back here at base. So we don't really have any food right now. We got a couple of bones. You know, we have plenty of stuff to do pretty much whatever we want to do with. We have a nice little base here that we have set up. There's not really any real reason to go anywhere else. And you know, while I build the new trap, get rid of the old one, while I build the new one, I'm going to address a couple of things. I don't want to utterly bore everyone with just the same thing day in, day out. Every time I come in to play Green Hell. Oh, we set up a new trap over here, we set up a new base there, and all of those kinds of weird things. Like we're not going to do that. So what I would like to do is actually go ahead and address that the lack of content that's currently available for Green Hell. And it's not a bad thing. This is not something that, you know, this is not something that the developers can inherently help. This is just, you know, a fact that because it is in early access and, you know, the story has not been released yet, you know, there's not a lot to do. I mean, yes, we could come up with some crazy idea to go rummaging through all of the different places and things that the game currently has, but let's be real, after enough times, that eventually gets boring. So until they introduce some new mechanics, I think we're going to go ahead and call this the last episode of Season 1 of Green Hell. Season 2 I will go ahead and introduce us to once the water update comes out. And we'll just kind of start over maybe choose a different base to set up at, and instead of this one, we may even just continue going with this base. Wouldn't see. I don't really see why we should, you know, forfeit everything that we've currently built at this point in time. So, you know, I think it may be within our best interest to maybe stick with this. However, I would like to know everyone's opinion. Would you like to see me kind of start over, choose a different area? I mean, it's not like Minecraft where every game is different. You're going to have a different world every single time you load in. Everything is always the same on this map. Now, the tribals showing up at certain times and different things of that nature, they're always going to be different, but for the most part, this is what you get with Green Hell. So I do think it is, you know, probably a good idea to go ahead and end the series here. I know it has been a short series. Sometimes you do want to take longer time and do things a little bit longer than what we have with this, but you know, I don't want to beat the dead horse. So I think we're just going to kind of end things here. And until they come out with the water update, once they come out with that and we have the new area, then I think we'll come back and we'll kind of do a few things. Now, we may have a couple of videos between now and then of Green Hell, just in case any new patches or anything like that comes out, or any other new content gets added to the game. As if you remember, patch 0.2.1 actually had the insomnia sickness, which we haven't seen yet, as I try not to let my character go without sleep or lose sanity enough to warrant having that disease. So the other thing is that with the water update, there's going to be new creatures, so we're going to have plenty of new things to run across in the water. We may even have crocodiles and stuff like that that actually end up coming out of the water after us, so we will just have to see. But from now until then, just keep an eye out. And I think the next game that I'm going to be playing is one that I have not seen very many videos of on YouTube. And it is a game that I have really enjoyed in my time playing it. And it's not old, but it's not brand new either. It didn't come out just recently. It's been out for a couple of years. And the name of the game is Stramium Immortally. Now, if you know anything about the developer, then you know he has a very twisted artistic style. And I mean, the game looks like a bad acid trip. I'm just going to be honest here. The game looks like a bad acid trip. But it is very fun. It's upbeat, and it's just crazy with how everything... The best way to describe it is to actually let everyone see it. So again, I think we're going to go ahead and end the series here for Green Hell on a good note. We've built a pretty decent little base here. This area would actually allow us to survive for a very long time here in the jungle. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to leave this off here. Once again, my name is Thenosis. Thank you, each and every one, for joining me in this new journey. If you like the content, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button so you get all my new videos. Every one of them will be posted at 9:30 every day. So again, thank you guys. Y'all have a good one.